Hey, English learners! Welcome back to the LeapTalk English Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Mary.
And I'm Albert.
Albert, I want to ask you a very personal question to kick things off today. When someone close to you does something that hurts your feelings or makes you angry, what is the very first thing you do?
If I'm being completely honest, Mary, I shut down. I walk away, I give them very short, one-word answers, and if they ask me if something is wrong, I smile tightly and say, "No, I'm perfectly fine."
You say I'm fine, but your body language is screaming that you're definitely not fine.
Absolutely. I make sure my sighs are loud, and I might slam a door or wash the dishes a little too loudly. I want them to know I'm upset, but I don't want to actually say the words.
You fell right into the passive-aggressive trap. It's that painful relational pattern where we express our negative feelings indirectly instead of addressing them openly.
Exactly, because having a direct conversation feels way too terrifying.
And that is exactly what we are exploring today.
Passive-aggressive communication, the buildup of silent resentment, and how to speak our truth with confidence.
Not by learning how to argue or shout at people.
No, not at all. More by finding the courage to be honest and assertive before the anger turns toxic.
If you're learning English with us today, just relax into the conversation. This episode is custom built for B1 and B2 learners. If you're A2, don't worry about catching every single phrase. Just focus on the feeling and stay with us.
Listen for the tone, repeat the lines that feel real to you, and enjoy the flow.
Later on, we'll do our signature calm word tour with 8 highly useful words from today's chat.
And near the end, we'll dive into Say It Better, where we take flat, passive phrases and transform them into natural, direct, and healthy English.
Like instead of saying, "Do whatever you want, I don't care."
You can say, "I feel hurt by this choice, and I'd like us to talk about it."
And instead of saying, "You always ignore me."
You can say, "I feel a bit disconnected from you right now."
So get comfortable. Today we are learning how to build stronger, more honest connections in a calm, real-world way.
Mary, I want to look at the psychology of this. Why do we choose to act passive-aggressively instead of just saying, "Hey, that hurt my feelings"?
Because we are terrified of confrontation. We have this deep-seated belief that any direct disagreement will destroy the relationship, so we try to protect the connection by hiding our anger.
But we aren't actually hiding it, are we?
Exactly. Anger is like steam in a kettle. If you block the main escape route, it will leak out of the sides. That leak is passive aggression. It shows up as heavy sarcasm, backhanded compliments, or the silent treatment.
Sarcasm. That's using remarks that clearly mean the opposite of what you say, usually to mock or hurt someone, right?
Yes, it's a way of delivering a blow while pretending it was just a joke. But over time, this pattern builds massive resentment on both sides.
Resentment. That slow burning bitterness that grows when you feel mistreated, but never talk about it openly.
Precisely. It's a silent relationship killer. You think you are avoiding a fight, but you are actually slowly eroding the trust.
This is incredibly relevant for English language learners too. When you speak a second language, standing up for yourself or expressing irritation is terrifying. You worry you won't sound polite enough or that your grammar will make you sound too aggressive.
Oh, absolutely, Albert. There is a huge linguistic barrier to being assertive. Learners often choose to withdraw and stay completely silent because they don't know how to phrase their boundary gently.
Assertive, meaning expressing your needs and feelings confidently and directly while still being completely respectful of the other person.
Yes, and withdraw means to pull back emotionally or physically from a conversation or relationship. When we lack the language tools, we withdraw, but withdrawing leaves the other person confused and defensive.
Because they can feel the coldness, but they don't know where it's coming from.
Exactly. The silence becomes a space where both people write the worst possible stories about each other.
Did you have a specific moment in your life where you realized you were using passive aggression instead of being honest?
Yes, a few years ago with a former roommate. She was constantly leaving her dirty dishes in the sink, and instead of asking her to clean them, I started cleaning them myself, but doing it very loudly while she was in the room. I would sigh, bang the pots, and give her icy stares.
The classic loud cleaning technique.
Yes, it was exhausting. Finally, one day she looked at me and said, "Mary, if you want me to do the dishes, just ask. You don't have to make me feel like a criminal in my own home."
Oh, wow. How did that land?
It completely disarmed me. I realized that my silence wasn't polite at all. It was actually quite hostile. I was expecting her to read my mind instead of taking responsibility to express my needs cleanly.
That is such a vital point. We expect people to read our minds, but real communication requires us to speak up. No one can read our silence.
Exactly. And once I started asking her directly, the tension vanished. The dishes got done, and we actually became much closer friends.
Now let's slow down and practice our 8 useful words from today's conversation. Our first word is passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive. Passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive describes behavior that indirectly expresses anger, annoyance, or resentment rather than addressing the issue directly.
Recognizing this pattern in yourself,
Using the silent treatment is a classic passive-aggressive habit.
or choosing a healthier path.
I'm trying to be more direct instead of being passive-aggressive.
Our second word is resentment.
Resentment. Resentment.
Resentment is a deep, lingering feeling of anger, bitterness, or ill will caused by feeling treated unfairly and keeping those feelings inside.
If you never speak up, bitterness will grow.
Unspoken boundaries always turn into quiet resentment.
Or releasing that anger. I want to address this issue before it turns into resentment. Our third word is confrontation.
Confrontation. Confrontation.
A confrontation is a direct, face-to-face meeting or argument, often uncomfortable, where people address a conflict or disagreement.
If you avoid difficult talks out of fear,
My fear of confrontation used to make me stay silent.
or seeing the value in direct discussions.
A gentle confrontation is often necessary to clear the air.
Our fourth word is sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Sarcasm is the use of words that say the opposite of what you really mean, often delivered in a sharp tone to mock, tease, or express annoyance.
Using jokes to hide your anger.
His constant sarcasm made it hard to have a serious conversation.
Or choosing plain honesty. I am trying to speak plainly instead of hiding behind sarcasm. Our fifth word is assertive.
Assertive. Assertive.
Assertive describes a communication style where you express your thoughts, boundaries, and needs clearly, confidently, and directly while remaining respectful of others.
Speaking up with confidence,
Learning to be assertive completely transformed my relationships.
or practicing the skill.
You can be both incredibly kind and highly assertive at the same time.
Our sixth word is withdraw.
Withdraw. Withdraw.
To withdraw means to pull back emotionally, physically, or socially from a conversation, situation, or relationship.
When conflict makes you shut down.
When we disagree, my automatic instinct is to withdraw.
Or staying present. I'm trying to stay in the room instead of withdrawing. Our seventh word is express.
Express. Express.
To express means to talk about, show, or put your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries into words or actions so others can understand them.
Putting your feelings into words,
It is much healthier to express your anger than to hide it.
or struggling to speak up.
I find it difficult to express my disappointment in English.
Our eighth and final word is validate.
Validate. Validate.
To validate means to recognize, confirm, or support someone's feelings or experiences as being worthy, understandable, and completely real.
Making someone feel heard.
You don't have to agree with me to validate my feelings.
Or showing empathy. Validating someone's pain is the quickest way to lower their defense.
What a profound and healing set of words. Let's remember them. Passive-aggressive, resentment, confrontation, sarcasm, assertive, withdraw, express, and validate.
Now let's move into Say It Better, where we take standard passive-aggressive sentences and transform them into direct, emotionally intelligent English.
Let's look at this very common toxic phrase. Do whatever you want, I don't care.
This sounds cold and dismissive. Instead, take ownership of your feelings.
I feel hurt by this choice, and I'd really like us to talk about it.
Or, I'm struggling with this decision, and I want to share my perspective.
Here's one we say when we are withdrawing. Fine, I'm fine. Nothing is wrong.
Stop hiding your reality. Say it with gentle honesty.
I am feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, and I need some time to process things.
Or, I'm actually quite upset, but I want to calm down before we discuss it.
What about when we want to blame someone? You always ignore my feelings.
Instead of attacking, use an I statement to express your experience.
I feel a bit unheard and disconnected from you right now.
Or, I need some validation, and I'd love it if we could just sit and listen to each other.
Here's one using heavy sarcasm. Oh great, you forgot again. Big surprise.
Drop the sarcasm and speak plainly.
I feel frustrated when this gets forgotten because it's really important to me.
Or, could we find a system to make sure this doesn't slip through the cracks?
These alternative phrases completely change the temperature of a conversation. They allow you to be firm and clear without starting a war.
Exactly, Albert. They help you speak English from a place of maturity and emotional security.
So let's open up the comments section.
Tell us honestly, do you have a tendency to withdraw or use sarcasm when you are hurt instead of saying it plainly?
Practice your English writing and share your thoughts below, using at least one word from today's word tour.
Thank you for taking this time out of your day to grow and heal with us.
Speak your truth, protect your connections with clarity, and take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.